Service has declared a lockdown at the east block of the Parliament buildings. Ottawa police say a man has barricaded himself in the area of the east block. That block has been evacuated. Video into our newsroom show about a dozen police vehicles from Ottawa Police and the PPS are on the scene. Officers carrying guns are blocking the entrance to the grounds. Police have closed the area of Wellington Street that is in front of Parliament to vehicle and pedestrian traffic, and a yellow police caution tape has been put up. They have brought in a bomb squad robot to deal with the situation. Ottawa police say there are no known injuries. They say officers continue to deal with an individual and that the incident began just before 3 p.m. They're asking the public to please avoid the area and follow the direction of officers. The alert went out about a half hour before the Prime Minister arrived back in Ottawa. Let's now bring in Chris Lewis, CTV News public safety analyst and former OPP commissioner. Chris, good evening and thanks for your time. Without speculating too much, what could account for this sort of a lockdown, Chris?
Well, good afternoon, Akshay. Ultimately, there has to be a weapon involved, either actually a physical knife or gun, potentially, or the threat thereof. Sometimes people will say, I've got a gun, I've got a knife, etc. But, I mean, parliamentary security scans everybody that goes in there. So it either has to be an employee or someone that was legitimately let in for legitimate business and went through security, or someone that snuck in somehow or another, which is unlikely, but it's still a possibility, and time will tell.
You know, the fact that they have brought in a bomb squad robot to deal with this situation, what does that tell you?
Well, it could be one of two things. One, it could be that they expect explosives or there's a threat thereof. Or sometimes they use those robots to establish communication with people. They may send a robot in that has a camera and a microphone on it and get almost face-to-face with somebody in terms of the negotiation process, not necessarily because there's an explosive device of some sort there.
Now, we understand that a man has been barricaded in the area, Chris, but how much of a public safety concern do you think this could be?
Well, it's concerning that it's our Parliament buildings and somebody's got in there or was in there and then decided to go rogue for whatever reason. That's concerning. There's no real threat to the public here because it's contained. So whoever this is not going to get out of there without being approached by police and confronted. So if he has a weapon, he will either drop it or police are going to use force. And so, in all likelihood, the contain, negotiate process will run its course, and the individual will either give up or potentially harm themselves or come out fighting, and then the police will have no choice but to use some sort of deadly force.